Hey guys, welcome back to week 2 of Season of the Deep. And so far, so good. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this season. I ended up grinding the Last Wish raid for a little bit, not as long as I wanted to in order to get all the weapons, but I made some good progress on all of them. I think the next time the dungeon, or not the dungeon, the next time the raid comes back, I'll try to grind it for a little bit more in order to get all the weapons in question, because some of them are very good. Some of them even rival the King's Fall weapons in terms of utility and perk rolls. It's amazing. Um, Before we start the week, I want to discuss two major things that happened over the weekend. One would be the dungeon itself that I got to play, and that there's a video on the channel of me going through it for the very first time and doing a blind playthrough. And the second thing was the trailer they showed off for the final shape. If you don't care to hear about any of that, skip to the time code that'll show up on the screen if you just want to get right into the weekly story missions. But let's talk about the dungeon first. I won't provide major spoilers just because if you haven't played the dungeon yet, you should definitely go play the dungeon 100%. And if you don't own the dungeon because you don't have the dungeon key, do I think it's worth the $20? It's hard. Unless you're a really big lore nerd like me and you just love this kind of stuff, the dungeon lore is amazing. It reintroduces one of my favorite characters in all of Destiny. And the reasoning behind it, why they're being reintroduced, the implications are fascinating. I don't exactly know why the Lucent Hive want this person on their side, but the fact that they are subtly reintroducing this person is awesome, and I think that in the long run, Bungie really needs to lean into this. They need to set this up properly, because there are very big lore implications if we can somehow get this person on our team as well. And it also offers some of the best looking armor in the game, hands down, for all three different classes. The weapons, they can be hit or miss depending on what kind of rolls you get on them. But the dungeon is farmable, at least for the loot, not for the exotic drop, but the exotic is also one of the best exotics in the game right now if you get lucky enough to get it. I think it's a lot of fun. The Lucent Hive are probably the most fun enemy type to fight against in this campaign. Tormentors are a little bit more frustrating to fight than the Hive Guardians, but Hive Guardians do provide that interesting challenge of having to kill them twice, killing them once, and then killing their ghost. So those are my thoughts on the dungeon. As far as the trailer that they showed off, it's a really short trailer, and there's not a lot to talk about. It obviously shows off Ikora, and it shows off Cade 6, the former Hunter Vanguard that used to be in charge before Crow, became the de facto Hunter Vanguard. That, again, has really deep lore implications. That is also not a secret too. They show off Cade prominently in the trailer, showing his return. As far as where Ikora is, it's implied that she is inside the Traveler, because you see the giant gate that the Witness carved into the Traveler on the skybox. So obviously it just kind of, it almost like makes it seem like this is what's on the other side of this portal. It's like this, people are calling it like the Garden of Eden, like the afterlife for Guardians. I don't really know if this is what happens when a Guardian dies a permanent death. Do they ascend to the quote-unquote heaven that is the Traveler's inner shell? It could be interesting. I don't know. Maybe the Witness is there to corrupt the Guardians in order to turn them on his side and to make sure that the Traveler's 100% killed off and there won't be an afterlife for anybody, and he wants, a blank slate. That could be one possibility. There's a lot of different lore implications. I heard some people say that the Cade figure you see in the trailer could be like a nightmare that was, turned into like a good spirit, and then the spirit took like a really solid form. Because you see the Cade's eyes glow a different color than they were glowing when he was alive. That's one implication too. People are saying that could be a possibility. I hope it's not that. I like to think that it's actually Cade. It's really him. He is dead, and he ascended to what is considered Guardian Heaven, and he's been kind of left out of the loop, kind of doing his own thing on the inside of the Traveler. And then we show up with Ikora, we kind of fill him in on everything that's been happening, and, he's kind of taken it back from all the different updates to the story so far. So that is probably what I'm leaning towards. I'm hoping that that's what this is. I'm kind of hoping that, that's where the story is going. That's my theory, that it's really Cade, it's the afterlife. Maybe there's some way to pull him out of the Traveler to have him back permanently. I don't know. We'll see. I think the interaction between him and Crow will be interesting. Maybe he approves of Crow, maybe he doesn't like Crow still. I like to think that he probably would like Crow, that he would like the fact that he's trying to take over since Cade's been gone. But yeah, with that being said, I think it's time that we finally go into the story for the week, and we see where it takes us from here. It's probably gonna right away. Oh, Iron Banner's back. Cool. It's probably gonna want us to go straight to the helm, right? Yeah, it's gonna be at the helm. That's fine. Real quick, let's just check out the store, see if there's anything worthwhile to buy. Vestian Hawk. I actually like this ship. I don't know if I would spend the money to buy it. How much are they asking for? 2,000. It's kind of cheap. We'll see. The rest of the Bright Dust collection. Chronos Exeges. Oh, it's kind of a. I guess it's a Vex themed ornament for No Time to Explain. I mean, it could be cool. Already have that. Have that. Externalization. It looks like a cool Sparrow. I don't know if I'd spend money on it. And everything else we have already. Secure protection. Oh, like a vault project. I don't know. Who cares about that too? All right. Straight to the helm. Let's see what Zavala has to tell us. Oh, I also learned, I learned 2 pieces of really sad news this weekend, too. Well, I guess one new one, but one that kind of, brings it up again that I totally forgot about. Zavala's voice actor, Lance Reddick, obviously passed away, and I don't know what they're going to do with Zavala. I don't know how far into the future they recorded audio for Zavala. We're obviously going to find out once we get closer and closer to his final performance. I like to think that Bungie, once again, will give us a heads up and say, hey, this is Lance Reddick's final season. He only recorded so much for this season. Here you go. And then they'll either recast him or they'll retire his character. I don't know what they'll do with him. I would like to not see Zavala go away and be quote-unquote killed off, but it's obviously going to happen one way or the other once we get to the very end of his voice lines. And 2, I found out that the guy that plays Saint 14 also passed away. He was also an older dude, and I guess Lance's passing sort of overshadowed his passing. I had a couple people from a couple different fire teams when I was doing the raids this weekend were like, yeah, he also passed away. And I'm like, oh, really? That seems not true. But then some people confirmed it, yeah. So Saint's voice lines are also probably coming to a weird conclusion where he might not be a major player in the story, but I mean, we'll see. I don't know. It could be wrong, but we'll see.
Guardian, operations on Titan are in full swing. Drifter believes he can further improve his modified bank to work at greater depths. He will require more salvage from the sunken arcology. Acquire it for him so we can continue enhancing Sloan's link with Asa. This mission. Sloan's been through enough as it is. I informed her of everything that transpired while she was MIA. Guardians using the darkness, Savathun's deception, the Witness attacking the Traveler. And Amanda. The 2 of them were close. Word of Amanda's death hit Sloan hard. I saw it in her eyes. The moment when the news landed. And the moment she buried it. I don't like putting this mission on Sloan. But I recognize her need for it. Her need for an objective. And a commander to assign it. What I need is for you to stand beside her in the trenches. Show her that she doesn't have to fight this battle alone. We'll all see this through together.
I mean, I guess it's implied that they were close or whatever, but again, a lot of people have been killed between the time Amanda died and now. Oh, they're giving us salvage keys, but I have a max salvage keys. I don't think I can pick these up without them going to the postmaster. Do they go to the postmaster? Or do I just have 6? Oh, I do have 6, apparently. Oh. Complete the salvage activity. Okay. We have 20 engrams just because we were doing a lot of the Deepstone Crypt stuff. I don't want to necessarily run or buy one of those weapons yet until it's a guaranteed deep site. I don't know what we have to do for the seasonal quest in order to make sure that they're a guaranteed deep site weapon. Oh, maybe this week then, because we just have to beat the other unique boss for the week, and I guess it's this week that this boss is actually up and running. Okay, so complete the salvage activity launch from the destinations tab. Okay. Wait. Where is it? Oh, it's just this one, right? Yeah, because I was going to say there is no Titan. Just do one. Interesting. We're doing... we have Star Eater scales still for our exotic, because we were using this for DPS on Cali. And again, I mean, this is not the best scout version of this scout rifle I got over the weekend. It's just one of the ones that I ended up keeping, because I ended up just giving up partway through, just because I've been grinding it for a couple hours at that point, and I was like, it's okay. We've gotten enough of these weapons in order for me to feel comfortable of retiring for the night. We need proximity knife. We have a thermite grenade. We should probably put on... Come on! Need to put on kinetic siphon. Yeah. I think it's dropping us into a brand new mission, like not one that's in progress. Yeah, brand new. I like to think that it's like we're just jumping out of like the cargo bay and straight into the water. Oh.
We must defend the rig. Go protect the machinery. I will advise from here.
So I guess this rig is a new rig because it's nowhere near our old arcology base. I think that over there in the distance might be the old room. We have the rig secured, and we can plant a rally flag. Oh crap, that actually costs a rally flag. I don't have a lot of those left. We gotta buy more.
Ah, hell! Here we go again! Enemies are after our salvage! Load 'em up!
It should be, I was gonna say, it should be over here. I don't know why it's pointing me in that direction. So I got Galahorn. I think this thing has rewind rounds on it too. Whoa. We'll just toss that bad boy down there. Yeah, let's say they'll trip it. They can spawn up here, but we'll just kill him quickly with Galahorn, because they can do that. There we go, easy peasy. We'll cast our super, because... Not bad, easy enough.
Well, there goes the backup power relays. You mind lending a hand down there? Otherwise, we're dead in the water.
Still don't think it wants us to go up yet. Just wants us to go this way. No, it wants us to go even further this way? Huh. What's this over here? Oh, picking up these things and just taking them to where we need to take them? There's one. Oh god. I helped them, but they pretty much have this on lock.
We got explosive ordnance on deck. Need you to take care of it, hero.
Oh man, they're planting bombs everywhere too. High impact scouts. This is so good that it has like kinetic tremors on it, but it's only really good if I'm like laying into a target with it. Okay. Oh my goodness, our teammate walked in front of us. I'm looking for another explosive device, but none of them are showing up. Oh god.
Quick question. How do you feel about unfathomable depths?
I don't like deep water, Drifter.
Horrific abominations.
No.
Anyway, transmat fire.
Oh, you ass. No to both of those, please.
Something's down here, lurking in the weird. Shake it up, see what comes out.
Something is down here? Oh, I guess they got their boss or something. Oh, yeah. It's a different type of boss room. What the heck? A big crystal. Taking wizards defeated. Oh, crap. Defeat Orgoth, Scourge of the Deep. Or Orgotha? It's a much bigger boss fight room. That looks like a big tomb ship down here, too. Ow. Oh, it looks like Golgoroth, actually. Some of us aren't doing damage for some reason. Oh, we have to hit him in the back, that's why. There we go. What the heck is that? Valkaur, blade bound to Zavala. Oh, Valkaur? I didn't realize he was back. That was weird.
What's the saying? Many hands make light work? I don't know. Some of that stuff still looked pretty heavy.
I didn't see you lifting anything.
Hey! Ain't you a tactician? My job's the same. It's logistics.
Logistics.
I might have also been eating lunch.
Oh my god, he didn't even think he was like, ah, they got this. I don't even need to pay attention to what they're doing. They got this. I'm like, alright. He just knew we'd win. I like Drifter, but wow, nobody gave me any commendation. Screw you guys. Okay, there we go. I was like, screw. For some reason, all mine came right at the end. Alright, we did complete some challenges. So, open chests and defeat taken. Seasonal, yeah, defeat each unique enemy. And now each of our weapons we decode will have a guaranteed deep sight weapon. Complete Mayday Mayday. Launch the mission from the HELMs. Okay. What else does it want us to use? Linear fusions, energy weapons, and grenades. Or hand cannons. Prosperity is an energy hand cannon. We'll put on Sleeper for the energy fusion. And, I mean, let's try the shotgun. Rapid fire shotgun. Yes, and we have the Ornament Ozymandias. Nice. Give it 8 bullets. Nah. And we'll try it again for salvage. We might get something unique for the Mayday Midnight. Huh. Interesting. God, I love these Taken-themed weapons. I think some of these are the best weapons ever. I just wish that not all the weapons are stranded.
Prep your dive loadouts. We've received a Mayday call from an off-site coral extraction team.
Shokan, add their search and rescue IDs to our objectives.
You're first on site. Find our missing Guardians. Get their sites back online and break down any resistance.
Oh, yeah, you guys
Sync
said other
14 will
Guardians here?
provide tactical oversight.
Let's bring our missing crew home.
Interesting. So we have more missing Guardians again. They didn't turn into more crystals, did they?
I'm on the move, Guardian. Good luck out there.
Fire team, I have you.
You joining us down here?
No, today I sit in chair, but this good chair.
Oh, can't go back that way. Okay, it just spawns us right in here. Looks like we have Hive this time versus Fallen. I mean, so far so good. This doesn't seem too difficult. Enhanced power damage. This is accelerate class ability by 300%. We could rock double outreach just to get our. Yeah, let's do this. Double outreach. Get our knives back faster. Actually, I think we don't have Radiant for our knives, do we? No, we need Radiant for our knives. There we go. Into the depths we go.
Do we have the missing fire team's last known?
Yes, now so do you.
Ooh.
You will find them, I know it.
Oh.
I'm just hoping they got turned around. It can be disorienting down there.
Help them find the surface, and things make sense again. Like having sea legs, and then on land. It takes time, yes?
I'm not sure what you mean.
How are you feeling, friend?
Oh, we're talking about me now. Can we stow this until I'm back?
Interesting. Why is this one right there? Huh. We can go down that way. Although there seems to be a little hatch right here. I wonder what's in this one. Oh, is it just an alternate route down? Oh. It definitely wasn't. It was just a door that was just there for some reason. Oh, great. Now I can't get out. Yeah, I can't get out now. Oh, boy. Maybe it's because I'm too close to the edge? Okay, it was because I was too close to the edge. Okay, I wonder if there's a lever somewhere that we can pull to make it slow down. Or turn it off. Yeah, there is. Just checking to see if there's anything we can take here.
I mean to say, I understand becoming lost.
Big guy, I know you want to help, but I'm about to be shot at here.
Wait, a fight? Very good. What can I do?
Start marking targets. I'll knock them down.
Getting turned around down here. Holy hell. Ooh. Interesting. There's just a weird statue that I can't collect here. Ah! Oh crap, I missed one. Oh crap, I actually missed one. No. No! Wow, I really... my entire body needs to pass through it? Ugh, I felt like I touched it with the top of my head. Okay. Nothing that way.
I've got bodies on the approach to Delta site.
It's our missing team.
Ugh.
Damn it. The gear's offline. We need to get these running.
Plant Egregore Resonator. We're 27,500 meters below the sea level. Holy hell. There we go. Like I can be looking in a completely opposite direction of where I'm aiming, and it just immediately magnetizes to them. Carry the wrench. Take this over here too. That's it, right? It says repairs complete 1 of 3? Oh. There we go. Last wrench.
Machines online. Now secure the area.
I sow the death you sow. Your needle is a brutal, efficient violence.
All right. Keep it together.
There we go. Oh, crap.
Fired. Payload secure and all transmats locked. Turn your attention to the wizard.
I'm already in contact.
5,000
but they're headed to ambush
meters
you.
down? Holy hell. We are several miles below the ocean surface. I didn't get a bonus gift from Asa, actually. That's kind of messed up.
Send this wizard back to the Sea of Screams.
Kadazad bound to Zivut Wrath. Let's just cast our super to start. That kind of looks like I was gonna say, that kind of looks like, not Navoda, but, Crota's daughter or whatever, I forget her name. Strike Boss. Defeat the drowned ogres? What is this? The deep recedes as a flame takes hold. Oh my goodness, this thing just barrel stuffed me and just kept firing over and over again. No! We were doing so well too. Wow, that thing just really barrel stuffed me.
Fire team, payload secure. And
Oh
all
boy, we gotta do this all over again? Ugh.
Turn your attention to the wizard.
I'm already in contact. Tagged them, but they're headed to ambush you. Send this wizard back to the Sea of Screams.
Oh, this is the same boss area we fought the last boss in, actually. Just come back here for a second to get my health back. There we go. This shotgun actually did pretty well.
I used to know every fire team that passed through Titan's rig. These Guardians, I don't recognize them.
You have spent a great deal of time pushing forward. Stop, sit, rest. You will come to know again. Then you will find others to push with you. Like now.
You don't have an off switch, do you, Saint?
That would be bad design.
I need to go see Asa. Send me their names.
They will be in your debriefing.
Thanks, Tactical. Sloan out.
She doesn't really know a whole lot of the new Guardians because she's been gone for so long. She's like, most of them don't even know that there's a deputy commander. Like, yeah, there's this deputy commander Sloan, and a lot of them are gonna be like, who? It's like, who is this person? Deputy commander what? View journey. Oh, did I level up? I don't think I leveled up now. And acquire seasonal ranks. Okay. Let's go to the helm and watch this fish talk to each other. Let's see what she has to say. I hope that there's some juice behind what they're talking about with each other. I need to know that there's some meaning behind their conversations and we're not just spinning our wheels here. We got another red border shotgun too.
Wondering what the creature has to share, Guardian? I'm eager myself. Or
Okay.
anxious. That separation can be difficult to discern.
Commander, Guardian, were you waiting here for me?
Just considering the pieces on the board, Saint.
You worry for the deputy commander. She is strong, and her friend is very large. They will be okay.
Sloan will do what's necessary. But after that, things are less simple.
When I was trapped in the infinite forest, before Osiris broke time to reunite us, there were many days I felt lost. But I am here, and you are all with me again.
That you are. A hero of the city. Then and now.
A hero, yes. Though my memory differs from what the stories say.
There's only so much I can do behind a desk, weighing costs and outcomes.
Oh, Zavala wants to get back in the
Sending
fight.
someone else never sits right with me. I'd rather the clarity of the battlefield beside the two of you.
The burden of good leaders. To never feel we have done enough. But trusting those we send is what makes us strong.
You were Vanguard commander once. What made you step down?
Because I am not as strong as you.
Like I
You carry the command for the same reason the Guardian and I stand in the trenches. To set the example. To be the hope. When the time comes, you will see it too, huh? I know you will.
I didn't know that Saint once led before you did.
Into the trenches then, Guardian. Yours on Titan. And mine in the tower. I look forward to your report.
Interesting. I didn't know that little tidbit about Saint. I didn't realize he was once the tower commander too. I thought he was I know they asked him to be the tower commander back in Season of the Splicer, or in the Vanguard Titan commander, but he turned it down because it didn't sit right with him. But I never thought that he had already been Titan Vanguard. All right, we're back here to speak to the big fish. Ew. Don't like your eye.
A city of light. A flourishing garden. A silent god withholds a deeper truth. Questions unanswered, a longing unfulfilled. The sky darkens as a new journey begins.
Are you trying to say that you were once also visited by the Traveler? Really? Speak with Sloan via the holoprojector in the helm? Yuck. I don't like your eye. Your eye freaks me out. All the little fins and trills inside of it. Yuck. Alright, I mean, I don't know what to make of that. Only that maybe their civilization was touched by the Traveler too, but then how did you end up on Titan?
It's hard to make sense of Asa's thoughts, but they are coming into focus. Taken interference be damned. Hearing those sounds puts me right back in the thick of it. Staying on the move, gun in hand. Zebu Arath's voice in my head. Escape and evade. No matter how bad things got, that routine kept me going. And Asa kept me safe. She shored up my resolve, helped me find food, watched over me when I caught a few hours of shut-eye. Now she's doing everything she can to tell us what she knows. We're both on a new mission. Unfortunately, Drifter needs to tinker with his machine before we bank more coral. Hurry up and wait, right? I've been around a long time, Guardian. Seen a lot of action, gone on a lot of sorties. Always ready for the next set of orders. It's staying still that gets to me.
I can't pick up this weapon. Although I guess the shotgun is, you know, is gonna be craftable at some point. We can drop it. Sloan reports that Asa's thoughts are becoming clearer to her despite the taken interference. She reflects on how her bond with Asa bolstered her resolve throughout the harrowing ordeal and how they've both giving it all to see the mission complete. Unfortunately, it seems that Jeffrey needs some additional time to improve his machine. Sloan is to sit and wait, but she still doesn't have a choice in the matter. Yeah, sorry. That's that weekly story mission. Which of these weapons are we really close to crafting? Till its return, trace rifle, grenade launcher. And we were pretty far on all of them. Let's craft the sniper rifle. Or maybe a strand weapon. Or let's try the hand cannon, actually. Let's decode this bad boy. And let's see what the weekly terminal mission is.
Saint, what is it? I'm busy.
Does Title know you use her ship to jam my messages to the deputy commander?
This.
Why would you do that?
Sloan doesn't want your help. We're allowed to carry our own burdens.
You and I do not speak for years. When a battlefield brings us together, you choose to lecture. I am not one of your iron beasts, Saladin. Do not treat me as a pupil.
Then don't act like one. You've been alive too long to be this naive.
There is no shame in asking for help, nor harm in offering it.
She isn't asking.
Is that why you don't? I see a friend drowning, their armor pulling them down, so I lift them up from the water, yes?
Sloan held Titan lightless during the Red War. She thrives under pressure.
Tell me, Saladin, are you not doing the same as me?
That's preposterous.
You shield Sloan against my overbearings, do you not? Did she ask you to do that?
You're not turning this back onto me.
You are softer than the Cabal think. More like fluffy dog than iron wolf.
Point taken. I'll remove the jamming signal. Just trust enough to let her learn to swim before you dive in after her.
I will temper my outreach to Sloan. A little. Perhaps I will shift those efforts to opening your heart, Lord Valas. I win! Goodbye, Saladin.
He's like, I'm just offering her help. She's not asking for your help, and then why are you stepping in for her then, if you don't care? Like, if you think she's good enough to do this on her own, why are you stepping in on her behalf, too? Like, you're helping her just as much as I am. Like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I win. Told you. It's like, yeah. He's not wrong. She did hold Titan lightless for years. And she's been on Titan alone with just a giant fish to keep her company. It is what it is. I mean, the story, we don't really know exactly what they're trying to tell us quite yet. I mean, it's slowly coming into focus. There's something that Asa knows about some sort of garden, or, yeah, something is there at some point. I don't really know what to make of it quite yet, but we'll figure it out the closer we get. I thought there was going to be something else. Is there not anything else? It doesn't look like it. We got a lot of seasonal challenges done. Lots of bright engrams. We have 2 new Go shells, and that's just basically extra money. Firebreaker shell. Oh, it's like the weird firefighter shell. I mean, I guess. Season of the Splicer weapon. I mean, that's the weekly story mission. It's pretty short again. These missions are always like this. I kind of wish they would just group the seasonal missions together back to back. Just because, like, the seasonal missions are just, like, they're just taking forever. And they always just, like, some of them provide real good chunks of stuff, and others just, like you barely learn anything. Ugh, you barely learn anything. So, looks like there's 4 more missions to do. I mean, that's it. I mean, for the time being, we're going to be calling it there. That's just the weekly story mission. We might do some Iron Banner stuff this season. I don't remember what Iron Banner is this season. Maybe we'll grind some of that on as, like, a big old stream. We'll probably do more of the dungeon. I still need to keep trying to plink away at, what is it called? Root of Nightmares, because I want to get most of the gear from that as well. I mean, yeah, for now, that's it. I don't have a whole lot to say about the mission so far. It's just, the story's progressing. The story is still more riveting than it was for Season of the Defiance. You don't often hear Lord Saladin and Saint 14 talk one another, at least back and forth. And yeah, Saint 14 is right. Like, you can't talk to me like I'm one of your students. I'm just as old as you. I'm just as old as you are. There's no, and I'm just as experienced as you are when it comes to these matters. You can't talk to me like I'm a pupil. I'm not Crow or whatever. Like, I'm offering her help. Just because she's not asking for help doesn't mean she doesn't need the help, and it doesn't mean I'm not going to offer the help. And he's like, you have to trust her to make her own decisions and to get the job done. She can do it. It's like, yeah, I know she can do it, but like what Zavala said, she doesn't need to do it alone. So he's offering her help, and Saladin is inadvertently helping her by trying to tell Saint 14 to back off. And like, they both have good points. All right, that's gonna be it for the time being. I think we'll cut this video on from here. By the time this video goes up, I'm pretty sure I've finished Dead Island at that point. I still got to edit those videos down, upload them, and put them on our schedule. Diablo is right around the corner. We're going to be playing that for the channel as well. I think Aliens Dark Descent will be the next game we'll also tackle, and we'll keep showing off. We'll keep showing off more Destiny stuff. There's always more stuff to do. The lore again from this past weekend has been awesome. So. If you want to learn a little bit about what that dungeon's like, go watch the video on that. If you haven't already seen the trailer for the, what's it called, the Final Shape, definitely go see that. And, yeah, guys, if you like this video, leave a comment down below, leave a like, and subscribe to keep seeing more Destiny content and more content in the future in general. But, yeah, guys, until next time, I'll see you around.